traffic, but it turns like the second.
Welcome to Thailand, Ka. Believe we were fighting for our lives, but we're here. We're here.
Everything is somewhere nicer.
What if we run into?
Next stop is Terminal 1.
Why is your luggage open like this? All right, we made it to Taiwan. What's the next stop?
BKK.
BKK.
We have
Bamjip. See you in Thailand. Of course it was. Welcome to Thailand.
Chicken Thursday. Is it even Thursday?
Look at how much luggage she brought versus me. I only brought one small carry-on. She literally brought, and there's another luggage in there. Room tour. So we got the mirror here. We got the 2 twin beds. Yup. Slay. Pretty nice hotel. For really cheap too, so I would say. And then we have this bathroom set up. We just got here. We're to go out soon. So we just literally grabbed a from this place called Cha Mue. I got she got
Oh shit, sorry, man.
she got she got tea, and then I got green tea because we're in Thailand, so it's just tea. Where are we?
Some stop.
Nestfest stop.
I feel like I'm at home. Oh my god.
What'd you say? You feel like you're at home?
Yeah, that's right.
Damn. What if we run into? Huh? Tokyo? Okay, so basically what just happened is that we took a little tuk-tuk. I was on the edge, so I was by a jeepney, and I literally was standing on the edge, so I was by
And I was in the middle, like trying to
holding,
bump into
and
anybody.
it was so funny because literally we were fighting for our lives,
Yeah,
but we're
I'm
here,
sorry,
we're here, we didn't walk on the hot heat. Yeah.
Happy birthday, King.
We just went to Yoga Bar. What did you buy? Everything basically, except for the tumbler.
Everything that wasn't available for pre-order, so not the umbrella and the tumbler.
Slay. We're at Burger King, Thailand, and I ordered a tom yum chicken drumstick. I have 2 of these. I have 2 drumsticks and a Coke for like $3. We're taking the thing today, but actually we're gonna be sitting down. Yo, where we going? So story time. Yesterday, I basically had to stand right at the edge, and I had to hold the handlebar. She was like that, and I literally just stand on the edge of the handlebar.
Everybody, please say what? 최영재 소리 질러! 임재범 소리 질러! 권이한 소리 질러! 비장 소리 질러! 못가! 못가!
앞에 형 잡아주세요. 잠시만요. 이 상태에서 두 번째 곡 후렴 한번 불러주세요.
โอ้
ภาพแล้วเข้าท่อนฮุกเพลงที่สองให้หน่อยครับ
5 6 7 8 너는 친구 내게 말하면 필수 있는 불안한 존재들을 너 다른 실수 네가 하면 오케이 내가 하면 관심을 끝까지 달리는 나에도 넌 잊지 못하네 전화가 주지면 나오는 말 잘할게 할 말 없애고 가자게 나만 배주기에 하자면
Yes sir.
ตรงไหมอ่ะ
You're my home.
นี่ก็
맞지? 이거 맞지? อันนี้ถูกใช่ไหมอ่ะ
위에서 볼 수 있어요?
อันนี้เห็นจากด้านบนได้ไหมครับ
좀 됐다
ได้แล้ว
드론 가까이 플리즈. 드론으로 한번 볼 수 있어요.
ขอดูจากโดรนได้ไหมครับ
진짜 이거
야 이거 아무것도 안 보이는데?
อันนี้ไม่เห็นเลย
저거 봐봐 저거 봐봐 우리 보이긴 해
찍어줘 찍어줘 찍어줘.
ถ่ายหน่อยถ่ายหน่อย
네, 다 내려가고 이걸 뭐 한번 아까 먹은 소
자,
하고
먹겠습니다.
1, 2, 3 1, 2, 3 치 1, 2, 3 아 오케이 เรียบร้อยครับผมขอบคุณมากครับ 우리 누워
자 가위바위보 오케이 일단 오케이 자
네.
เดี๋ยวเราก่อนอันนี้ก่อน
여러분 준비됐어요?
ทุกคนพร้อมไหมครับ
พร้อมไหมครับยกมือขึ้นครับ 1, 2, 3 T.O.T.
자
ทำเป็น손 잡고
좋아요
บอกว่าทุกคนจะไม่ลืม
여기까지 여러분
ขอบคุณครับขอบคุณมากนะครับ
Okay, this is post got7. We're eating. I just had I barely showed that. I have tea, Thai tea. And then we have like chicken curry noodles, and then what did you order? The katsu one, right? Why'd you do
Getting
that?
that damn bird.
But they packed, this is so Southeast Asian. They packed everything in bags. Love that. Anyways, talk to you later. Hi y'all, I literally just came back from Thailand last night. Yeah, last night. I don't remember anything anymore because I literally flew back home and then I had to drive in the morning to work. So I'm a little tired, but I took a nap in the car during my lunch break today, but I'm going to be showing you basically and talking about what happened. I know this will be at the end of like the Thailand vlog, so I don't know how long this vlog will be because I haven't edited it yet, but I am very tired, but it's all very worth it. So let's just get started on what I got in Thailand. I will say y'all that like bear in mind, like, I was literally traveling for like 48 hours, or like in Thailand for 48 hours, but in total I probably traveled for like 72. So 2 of those days were spent traveling on a plane. So I am, like I said, I'm still reeling from concert PCD, so I will show you and talk about this experience to my best of my ability. But first, I went and I bought, I didn't buy this, but I bought an item that I'll show you in a second, and the seller like had these big posters that like she had us like choose, and so I was like, okay, like I'll get Mark. So it was just basically like a big photo print, and I didn't really like want it, but she just insisted on me taking it. So that was the first thing that came with my purchase. And this was actually a poster that was given to every single attendee of Nestfest as we left the stadium. And it was obviously like I had to put in my backpack, so that's why it's a little wrinkled, but it's fine because it's not a big deal. And it's nice that they had a big table with just like rubber bands so that we could like wrap them up afterwards and like go wherever. I will show you the card, and I'll actually store the card at the end of the video, I hope, or maybe sometime in the future. But they give you like this like cool like Nestfest like PVC card, which I think is like super cool for me to commemorate. I'll put it in my binder. And then my pull, of course, is Jin Young. So I pulled Jin Young. He's so like, everybody just like posed like this. So I wanted to commemorate my first concert back with got7 by keeping my original pull. So this is what I got here for like the got7 stuff. I'll show you the got7 stuff, and then I'll show you the snacks. But essentially, merch was kind of crazy. I think it was crazy because like you had to like wait in line to like order the items and then pick it up afterwards. So we got there a little later, and obviously like they weren't as prepared, so they didn't really have much variety anymore. But we were able to get like one of kind of every item. I kind of wanted the baseball cap, but it was fine. They sold of that. This is the white bandana, which is actually a very cool silky material. But this is the big bandana opened up. It just has this across, and then it has their new got7 logo right here. So I don't know when I would use this white bandana, but I just, you know, when you're already there, you just buy it and then you think about it later. Especially since I would say that like merch for international concerts are kind of cheaper than like the ones in the States, which is so ridiculous that like they upcharge. But obviously it makes sense because they're like shipping it from wherever they are. So that is the white bandana. I kind of wanted the green one, but it's not a big deal. The next we have the t-shirt. I don't know if you can see my reflection, it don't matter, but like because I'll like literally reveal my face in this vlog. But I got the black t-shirt because I don't wear white, and I think like I never got a black got7 t-shirt or like a tour tee from Spinning Top and or Homecoming and or anything else. So I got here the Nestfest in Bangkok t-shirt, which has all like the different albums that they've released throughout the years since 2014. So it just gets like smaller and smaller. And I miss them a lot because of course, like this is my old group. I know I might not like, maybe on YouTube I talk about them a lot, but I think like in terms of like collecting, I don't necessarily like collect them a lot anymore because I literally finished Mark's collection. So there's nothing to collect unless it's like a new album. But even then, I hosted OT7. This is the next item. This is the green jersey. I think initially everybody was like hyped that this jersey was like the color it was, or like on the preview, but then it ended up being too like teal bluish. But I really like it because I mean the black one is nice too because that's more like a soccer jersey, but this is cute too because of the idea that it's a got7 jersey, and it's pretty good quality, I would say, for it's pretty good quality for a jersey. So I like this a lot. And again, all these merch prices, I spent on all these items like $100, so I feel like America could never with pricing. And then lastly here we have the got7 Thailand bird, and so I hosted for the regular Nestfest Korean version or whatever you want to call it, and then they released like a Thai agase version. So like it was kind of chaotic, the concert itself. I think because like I kind of underestimated how many people is like 60,000 people, especially since everybody's a K-pop fan. And so this is the box, by the way, sorry, I'm surprised it came in such good condition in my backpack on the way here. But this is twin. It's like kind of ugly, but it's kind of cute at the same time. I don't mind the color, but I think a lot of people had opinions about this. But again, I think I'm grateful that I was able to go to Thailand on such short notice to go see got7. I feel like for what it is, like I knew that there was not going to be necessarily another opportunity to go see got7 because they literally have 2 members that have to enlist. And just in general, like, Thailand's kind of their dream. I know there's a lot of kind of backlash or drama that unfolded with the idea of, like, the organizers. But I think at the end of the day, like, the organizers were going to be messy regardless because it's literally a concert for, like, 60,000 plus people. But I understand that, like, other groups, like 17 and Hypen are playing that venue and they've been doing fine. So I don't know, it's literally the organizers, right? But no matter what, it was like so hot in Thailand. I had a fun time, but I just think it was so hot that I wasn't quite ready because I live in like hot weather now, but I like work inside, so I'm never like outside all day. And so this is they had a lot of fan-made merch, like little like vendor booths that you'll probably have seen already in the other clips, but this is one I really wanted because it just has them like, it's like the idea that the graphic is the stadium and then they have the little chibis here. They're so cute and they have all their names. Again, Thai baht is really cheap for American dollars, so I was able to like get this for like $3-4. So it's like you'd never, I mean, also you can't really sell unsolicited things like outside the venue, but this is basically what I got for got7 merch. Again, the concert itself, I like cried so bad during like a couple of songs that I don't think like people would normally cry at, but I did because I just was in awe the whole time that I was basically like seeing my ults after like 5-6 years. So I'm eternally grateful that I was able to see got7 in Thailand. I was about to say Taiwan, but I'll talk about Taiwan in a second. I also went to Butterbear, which is like Thailand's like she's like, you know, everybody's favorite character, but I got this like tin because it's so cute. It's cookies tin, and then this is the reusable bag that is like 550 Thai baht, which is this amount on the screen. I can't do math right now, but it was really cheap in my opinion for like her merchandise. And then I think I should have, and then for this I'll show you the cookies, but I will eat them on my own accord slowly. But she like popped off with the merch. I feel like the stall was so busy all the time. Okay, so we have the cookies here. There's milk butter, Bear's chocolate cookie, maple butterscotch, and oatmeal raisin. And then this is what it looks like. I really just bought it for the tin, but it was really cute to have that. Another pop-up that I went to was Yoga Bara in Thailand, which is JB's mom and parents' brand for yogurt. So I just kept the bag because it was like cute and I could fit it. But I actually really wanted the tumbler, but they sold out by the time we got there. So I got the Bara's Home Special Thai Edition JB keychain. I'm not going to open it because I'll just leave it in there for now. But this is like the little character they have. It's basically off of JB, right? So we only spent 2 days. I only spent 2 days in Thailand, so it wasn't anything crazy. But so the first day I wanted to go there and see like the stadium to see what the setup was so that we could like leave and enter smoothly. So but it was so hot, so we walked there and we found like this shuttle. You'll see it in the clips, but I literally like was holding on for dear life, and it was just such an experience that I think I could only have in Southeast Asia, because even like I've been to Vietnam, but we just like have our own motorcycles, so I never have taken the jeepney. But this one was like a crazy jeepney that like I actually haven't taken either when I went to the Philippines last year. I also got some mangosteen candies, like chewy candies that I wanted to try from King Power, which is like a big, kind of like a big brand in Thailand, and also just in their mall, in their airport. And then this is like some tom yum, like kind of like pretz or like pepero, right? And so that's, and then I think what they're really known for, of course, is like Thai tea. So we had this brand, Cha Mue brand. So it's like it's the original Thai tea mix. So I wanted a can of this because I was like fiending. We only had it for 2 days, but I really liked it. And then lastly, for the snacks, I got this like milk tablet powder. I just thought it was really interesting, so I got some of that. And then also like dragon fruit is really big in Thailand, so I got some red dragon fruit chips. But otherwise, I think this is like kind of it for what I bought from Thailand. And I bought like some Uniqlo stuff that like is just cheaper, I would say, like down there or like over there. So that's why I bought it. But otherwise, I think this is the portion. This is the portion where I'll just sit with you and talk about what happened. So basically, we flew there. We went to the mall. We saw the stadium. We bought like all these things from vendors, and then the next day we had the concert. So I went, I had brown zone seats, which were kind of like first lower level. And so this one was like right close to like the extended stage. And I knew it was gonna be far because it's a big stadium, but I didn't want to like sit like I didn't want to like stand floor because like that's like all day you're like out in the sun. 2, you could be dehydrated because it's so hot. And 3, there's like a million people in the pit because they like really sold everybody to like be down there. So I would never want to wait and we saw so many people like fainting. It was so scary. And then it rained. Like the day we went, it rained and poured so hard for like 30 minutes when we were walking in. But then by the time we got there, like inside, it was like chill. So we started the show on time. And I had a good time. I like cried a couple of times because, you know, got7 is my alt. I will admit though, some of the videos that you'll see in this like vlog that I have, like I am like trying my hardest to hold in my tears because not because I don't want to ruin the video, but just because like there's people around me and they already know that I'm foreigner. So I didn't want to like embarrass myself even more. But like, you know, you won't hear me crying, but I do definitely cry during some of the videos I took. And I'm just having a good time too. Like, I know I took videos of most of the concert because I kind of regretted when I went in 2019 to Spinning Top and I was like living in the moment, which I still am grateful for. And I still talk about to this day, but I think like there are like no videos from that tour when that was the last time I saw got7. So I just take videos now just in case it's like the last time I see them because got7 have literally traumatized me. So I took a lot of videos. I had a good time. I sat by myself because it was hard to get tickets with like friends and stuff like that. And exiting the stadium was crazy because I was like waiting on one of the sides of the entrances and I was watching people leave for like 20 minutes and they were still leaving. And then they have these like really cool like Haidi Lao people that like hold like their sign to like so you can like take a shuttle bus to Haidi Lao like after the concert. That would have been so lit to go to Haidi Lao, but like I wasn't hungry. And they have like food vendors and like, you know, it's just so Southeast Asia that I like missed for a long time because the last time I went was, well, Philippines is still Southeast Asia, but it's like different. I didn't go to a concert there. Anyways, so we like leave the concert and then I go back to the hotel and then I like have to basically pack all my shit, which is all of this. And then I have to go catch a flight the next morning at 10 a.m. So of course I'm going to be there by 8. And so I literally sleep from 4 to 6 a.m. And so basically speaking, like right now it's like 6 p.m. Pacific. And so I flew all day Sunday, like, you know, back in time. And then I arrived in my town. And so like, and then I just have to go to sleep again and then drive to work the next day. So basically, I haven't really been sleeping, but that's why I was so tired today. But I really wanted to make this video because like all these items and this trip is like fresh. And so basically why I'm like going on and on about this is that actually when I was waiting in Taiwan, okay, I like was on my Twitter and I was like looking at like, you know, fan sites will like take pictures of the airport as they do all the time. And I saw that fan sites were taking pictures of Mark leaving for America already. And it said like 3 hours ago. And so to me, I took 3 hours to travel from Thailand to Taiwan because that was my layover in the morning. And so I got to the airport really early, but I guess like these fan site photos, I don't really know the timing because I'm not a crazy fan. But basically like he probably like he left to Taiwan like around the same time I did, but obviously he left for the airport later than I did because I wanted to be there early. And so my point in telling all this is that when I arrived in Taiwan, I went to my lounge because I was flying a certain airline that had a lounge, and I left the lounge because they only give you a 2-hour time limit, and I wanted to time it where I was like not waiting outside too long, but not waiting inside too long. And so I left the lounge and I went over to sit at my gate to go back to America, right? And I see literally Mark's like #1 stalker. I'm not gonna name her here just in case she watches this shit, but basically she knows who she is, okay? I see her, but she don't know who I am. But I know who she is because I see her every LA show. And so I see her and I'm like, oh fuck. Because at that point I was like, well, I'm waiting at my gate, but she's also waiting at this gate because I just had a feeling she wasn't just gonna go back home to the States. She literally was waiting for Mark Twan. And so I was just sitting there like seeing if my theories were correct. And I was like texting all my friends. I was like, oh my God, like I see her, like she's crazy and she looks like she's like frantic. And so, but there's like no other birds around except for like me and her basically. And like older, like older Asian woman around us. And so I'm sitting there minding my business, waiting at my gate. And then suddenly I see her stand up and she's like running past me. And I'm like, okay, why is she running? And then literally in front of my eyes, I see Mark Twain on like the walkway, the moving walkway. And I'm just like, wow. Of course, Mark Twain is flying out of Taiwan around the same time I am, and his gate is literally right next to mine. So I was like, this is literally fate, because all day on Sunday when I was flying away, or flying home to America from Bangkok, I was literally like, oh my god, like I literally miss got7, I literally miss Mark Twain. I was like so sad because of course like post-concert depression, you know? And so of course like I literally look up and I see Mark Twain. So that is literally yet another story of me meeting or running into Mark Twain when I literally didn't like, nothing was accounted for. Like of course I was at yugjae last time. That makes sense for him to be there because it's LA, it's his like brother, like he's gonna see them perform, and he performed on stage. So that makes sense why Mark Twain was there. But me being in Taiwan right at the moment and sitting at my gate right at the moment that Mark was passing with his manager, that's crazy. But I didn't bother him because I'm not weird. But I you know, that girl, if you know who she is, you know, she literally like stood up, followed him, and like basically took the same flight as him. So I think it's just funny for me that I'm like the only witness to this like insanity. But the fact that I know enough that like I know that she's literally a sasang is crazy. So y'all don't be weird if you see your idols in the public. Like I'm talking about it, but I'm talking about it like way after the fact. Like we all know he's back in America because he posted on his Instagram like little like private channel thing, right? But I'm just saying, don't be weird, y'all. Don't be weird. Don't follow idols. Just be, if they happen to be on the same flight schedule, you just observe and you move on with your day, okay? Like I didn't call out to him. I didn't take any crazy video of him, right? Like he was like long far gone, and I was like, okay, let me just take one quick picture to show my friends, and I'm not even gonna show you that picture because it's literally just the back of him. So if you want to know, if you see any fan site photos, that's like normal. So I'm just saying though, that's crazy. Like I would never just like follow him and book the same flight as him. That's whatever. Like even if I'm from America, homie's literally just an LA civilian right now. But yeah, I had such a good time in Thailand. I think I'm gonna be sad about this concert for a long time because this is what my dreams are literally made of. Is waiting for the day I get to see got7 again. I know we've been seeing them solo and stuff like that. So I'm actually really excited for Head in the Clouds at the end of the month. I get to see Jackson because he's the magic show. He always makes me cry at all of his shows, so I'm excited for that. But otherwise, this was the end of my Thailand vlog. I hope you all are okay. I hope you all are staying safe. It is a crazy time. Just please be careful. Take care of yourselves, and also have a good summer with all the concerts that are coming up. And I'll see you later for another video next time. Bye!